What's your name? Your real name? Because I'm just gonna keep calling you Steve. That's my real name. That's so cute! Oh, does that mean I can't call you Steve? Today was a very strange day for you. No kidding. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be, after such a revelation? And that you have a very special soul or something. As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Uh-oh. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable, and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Jeez, will this get an explanation? MC Snoodle! Oh yeah, clean out MC Snoodle's enclosure. You spend the better part of the night cleaning out MC Snoodle's enclosure. You remove all the bowls, accessories, and bedding first, cleaning them as you go, then wash out the enclosure with hot soapy water. It's a bit of work, but you're pretty used to it, seeing as how you do a big clean once a week. No one said having a pet snake was easy. I'm gonna McBoodle MC Snoodle. How you doing, MC Snoodle? MC Snoodle is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to him, you think a little bit on your shared history. Just how did you come up with his name again? He's the coolest MC, because he's a rapper. Get it? And he's a noodle. And he's got a little snoodle that I will boodle. And he's a rapper. So he's MC Snoodle? It came to you on a whim. Yep. Took one look at him. MC Snoodle. You didn't have any particular naming plan for him. As soon as you saw him, you knew the right name. He will be up there with the likes of Biggie and Eminem. Oh yeah, a little plant. Water the plant. I hope I don't overwater it. Your little plant is growing healthily. You give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. I almost forgot about the drama that's happening. The drama, hold on. The drama at the door. You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. Eavesdrop! You push open the window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Maybe I shouldn't be flirting with the Grim Reaper. Then you hear two voices from next door, one light and airy, and another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. It is very beautiful, the deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. Oh. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. Oh. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you and I were always meant to meet. But The voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's door open and close. Oh! That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. But it did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feelings within your chest. What's going on with those two? Okay, now we can get on the computer. Wait, hold on, was that something... anything? I don't know how to play Minesweeper. I honestly don't. Ooh. Neat. There's a whole Pong game on here. Video game history, everyone. Ah! Oh, wait, is this getting faster? Oh, snap. Ah! Neat. Alright, how's my buddy doing? Buddy! Buddy! Did you get rest, like I told you to? Any news, Grim? I'll take that as a no, then. Unless it's a yes, and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? We're friends, right? Axolotl plush. I said I might, perhaps tell you. Ah, the man of the hour. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? Yeah, at this point, yeah. Yeah, I think about you a lot. What about it? I'm a little concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. There's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death. I represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? Like, there's death, and then there's the Grim Reaper, and they could be the same thing. But, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. See it as you will. Whether I am literally death or not is up to interpretation. You seem a little too lively to be called death incarnate. But either way, we're getting off topic here. What about my juicy soul you were talking about? So... you're so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Oh, thanks. Well, obviously, I got a juicy soul. I'm glad you realize, but I don't mean with your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Aw, use your brain. You are human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. Hey! Well, you seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. How do you know? I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim? Being nice? What has the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. Ah, so it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. Shut up. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There is something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Then what exactly is wrong with it? Grim. Steve! You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may, or may not, tell you more. Great, I'm dying of broken soul disease. Dying of broken soul disease. You aren't dying. I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. I probably should. Also, you don't have broken soul disease. That's not even a thing. It would make a great band name, though. That's not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. You're mortal? Monsieur! It is correct. You are immortal, under my watch.
Aw, you make it sound kinda nice.
Or, you're sweeping me off my feet here, Grimmy.
You're my guardian angel.
I can see how you would mistake me for an angel, yes. But please, don't forget I am planning your demise.
A devil in disguise as an angel. It's a little poetic.
Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me.
Not the ones I've met.
And they smell.
Aw. How do I know you don't smell? Yeah.
I suppose you must take my word for it.
Or you could come prove it.
Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough when I come for your life.
You started off so well for a second there.
Huh?
Not gonna lie, the scent of death sounds like it smelled kinda bad.
Huh? How and why would it smell bad?
It sounds earthy and rotting.
I do not smell earthy and rotting.
You should work on the description of your scent some more. Anyway, this is all totally besides the point. I'm freaking out about my broken soul disease here.
There is no need to freak out. Just go about your usual daily business.
Just go about my business?
That's what I said. Congratulations on your elementary level of reading.
Is that really safe? What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? Am I gonna, end up at the hospital for, getting a splinter or something? All my good luck just in the trash?
You didn't even know something was wrong with it until, 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't think anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual.
I suppose that makes sense.
Obviously. I said it, after all.
Seeing as how you don't think it's such a big deal, maybe it's not.
To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often.
Hey, there's that snarkiness again.
I know best.
You're capable of making jokes, Grim?
Of course I'm capable of something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool?
I'm not going to answer that. So, you think you know what's best for me?
Yes.
The guy trying to kill me knows what's best for me. Right.
Thank you for agreeing so readily.
Stop countering my insults, Steve. That wasn't me agreeing.
Sounded like an agreement to me.
You're totally twisting the meaning of my words.
You literally said, the guy trying to kill me knows best for me, right. That is an agreement.
I'd say this, but I don't say those words, so I'm just gonna go, You're such a handful.
Thank you.
All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Did you rest? Did you take a sexy boy nap? Did you get all cozy in your bed?
Do not concern yourself with my welfare.
I'll do whatever I want. Can't tell me. I will care about you. Yeah, I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried about my little Grim Reaper who wants to kill me?
Why bother feeling worried?
Why would I not?
Because it's entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think of a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession.
You're being an edgy again.
I'm simply being myself.
Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Oh yeah, our bet. Have you even been trying?
None of your business.
I actually say it is. Anyway, can we worry about my impending doom later?
It is a rather pressing issue, you know.
As is your health.
Fine. If you're really that curious, I'm feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I've not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new.
Are you lying, or is there some kind of shenanigans with this connection we had? Well, sounds like good news to me.
It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how.
Maybe my presence is healing you.
If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness.
Well, I suppose that's fair. I mean, I am preventing you from doing your one job. What made you unwell anyway?
My soul was becoming unbalanced.
A soul can do that?
Usually, no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential.
What happens if you don't keep it balanced?
You die.
No, Steve! A Grim Reaper can die?
Indeed. Death comes to everyone, eventually.
You're not immortal?
I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances. But my soul can be corrupted with the taint, or the light, and I will simply fade away.
Oh, let's hope we never see that happen. I'll cry. The taint? The light?
You know too much already.
But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth?
I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it.
Yes, please, tell me about the taint.
YouTube, I am not talking about what you think I'm talking about.
I'm good at listening.
Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. That is the taint. When I spare someone, or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness.
Oh. That sounds very complicated.
My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time, after all.
I'm glad you're feeling better then.
My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds.
Ooh. I guess it was me after all, hee.
No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though.
By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day?
Define strange.
There's a lot. Pianos falling from windows right in front of me.
Yes, that was me.
You Looney Tunes gosh darn silly boy. Dropping pianos. Why?
Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb?
I just thought, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul.
I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body.
Then why try to kill me? And why not wait for nature to take its course?
Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago, yet here you are.
Oh, so I'm supposed to be dead?
Yes.
Says who?
Says me, and the list I have with your name on it.
Does it have to do something with fate?
Yes, fate says you must die, and your continued existence goes against that.
Well, maybe fate isn't so absolute then. Maybe fate needs to check their spell check or something.
You question the very foundations of this world.
I'm still here. I'm alive, as far as I know. If fate was absolute, I'd be dead right now.
What you say holds something to think about.
So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways?
What's next? You gonna paint a road on a wall and then expect me to run into it? Yes.
Is that how you usually do things? That doesn't seem up to Grim Reaper code.
Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to, the way they are destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push.
Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push?
No. It is just you. It has always been just you.
Aw, I'm flattered. Yeah, that almost sounds romantic.
In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I'm the hunter, and you are my prey. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process.
Aww. What the? What is that? It's so cute!
It is me.
Obviously, but where did it come from? Did you make that?
I sent it.
Did you draw it yourself?
What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw?
You have the time to message me.
That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist.
You commissioned someone? Oh, hi, I'm the Grim Reaper. Can you draw a cute little emoji for me?
Yes. Do you see the likeness?
It's cute!
Usually I would argue. However, in this case, I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tip the artist, as they did a good job.
Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself?
How else would they capture my likeness?
It's not against your Grim Reaper rules?
Whether it is or not does not matter.
Sir. So it is.
Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary.
Are you bending the rules by talking to me? By making this whole chat thing?
You are clever, Espoir. Sometimes too clever.
The Grim Reaper wants to know your location.
Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek.
Breaking all the rules for me then, huh?
For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself.
Wow, breaking my heart over here.
Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true.
So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more?
I've received a few, depicting a wide range of emotions.
Oh, did you pose when you took the photos?
Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty?
Fantastic.
OMG!
Then that means...
What? What are you so excited about?
You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me.
Why would I send that to you?
You do remember that I work as an artist full-time, right? Yeah. I could have drawn it for you, for free even. Definitely not trying to convince you to not take my soul here.
I would not ask that of you. Even a mortal deserves to be paid for labor.
Oh, that's surprising, coming from you. Still, my talents are at your command.
I will keep it in mind for next time I need an artist. If there is a next time in the few days you have left on this plane of existence.
So, can I see the photo?
Why?
Your little pouty blush. Cute! Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay?
okay? I don't get the option to say no. Alright. You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. Now, I will say please. I will put a please on it. Pout, please. What are you talking about? I want to see you pout. Excuse me? Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this? You called the little Grim Reaper to see him pout? Yes. It's very important. This is a pointless waste of time. I see. I'll have to take this up a notch. There, I have ways of making you pout. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is stupid. What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that. Alright, no need to judge. Just shut up. What would you pick if you could have anything? Your soul. Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? That is what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from work. That is what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements. Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me, there's no way you've never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced. But never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you, I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. I'm not able to. What part don't you understand? So, if I asked you if you have feelings for me, if you have romantical feelings for me right now, you cannot lie? You cannot lie? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? He has said that many times, actually. Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. You can't stop me. This is gonna be fun. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What? You want to play 20 questions? Now? So, is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Asriel in the bed? What? Why would you care? Do you cuddle Asriel while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. There's nothing wrong with that. Is it any of your business? No, but I am enjoying it anyway. Grim cuddling his little teddy. He is not a teddy. This utter disrespect towards Asriel will not be tolerated. I'm sorry, Asriel. Oh wow, you're completely serious. Very. So, pineapple on pizza. Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Okay. I mean, I like pineapple on pizza. Fried pineapple or roasted pineapple is delicious, but to say it was created by the gods to be placed on pizza, okay. Finally, someone that sees sense. You put whatever you want on pizza. Except maybe walnuts. I knew you were a smart man. Glad you recognized it.
Then... do you think I'm pretty?
I pass.
You can't pass.
I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer.
Then, do you think I'm beautiful?
Oh, for the love of...
So, no?
I didn't say that, did I?
Ha! Gotcha! Do you think about me often?
You're all I think about right now, mortal.
Stop.
And it is aggravating.
Oh. Have you ever been in love?
I do not think so.
You don't think so?
I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I'm too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before.
That I don't remember. Do you wish you could?
Fall in love? Why?
For the happiness it brings?
Why do I need someone else to be happy?
Exactly. You got the right idea, Steve. Well, you don't.
Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too.
I just thought you seemed lonely.
Lonely, huh? You need not concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper.
That's sad, actually.
You can think what you wish of me.
Neither a yes nor a no. I see.
You may take of it what you wish.
All right. Then, okay, have you ever kissed anyone?
No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you?
Me?
No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal.
I haven't, actually. Or wait, were you asking have I ever kissed anyone? Or have I kissed someone that I don't love? I forgot the question!
Interesting.
Then, have you?
Nope, it's still my turn, Espoir.
Oh no! He's turned the tides on me again! I thought this was an infantile game.
It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Of me.
Stop. No, why would I be? Aww.
You should be.
Well, I'm not.
You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine.
I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah. If after this bed is over, are we not gonna see each other no more? How does this end?
You are full of life, Espoir. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure.
Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? Because I'm just gonna keep calling you Steve.
I told you, that information is classified.
Really? I thought that you were...
Lying? No, Espoir.
So you won't tell me?
No, that would be risking my very position, and therefore my life. I believe it is my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today?
Unusual? How so?
Just anything off?
Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do?
What makes you think I've done something?
Well, have you?
Intentionally? No.
Graham!
Whoopsies. Teehee. tee-hee?
Laugh and giggle like schoolgirls? Tee-heeing?
Are you tee-heeing at me now? This is like the Grim Reaper going, eh-heh, and then me going, eh-heh? What are you tee-heeing for? You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. You what? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Well, I mean, being slightly tethered doesn't sound that bad. What the heck? Come back and get it! Do you, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. Okay, you can't lie, okay. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already! I cannot. It is too risky. So, I just live with you spying on me forever. There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it in you, they would see I have already laid my claim. So you've marked me or something. How scandalous. How scandalous. You probably did that on purpose. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you are touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. That's suspicious. I'm being owned by you, Grimmy. Grimmy Steve. You mean that to be indecent, but if you agree to being owned that easily, know that to be owned by me means I'll own all of you. How dare you counter my flirting? And this includes your soul. So you are agreeing to hand it over after all, mortal? No. I might pass again, sorry. To be honest, I don't mind the idea, though. I mean, would that mean I get to spend an eternity with you? If anyone was going to lay their claim to me, I'd rather it be you. And why is that? You're cute, and you're funny, and I like your confidence, and your nice arms. I kinda like you, for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my mind and my heart. Then it's working. Wink. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Yeah, both of us kind of have crappy fates, huh? I was supposed to die apparently when I was a kid or something. We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me. It is only fair. You, as mortals say, dish it, but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Oh, we're bonding. Good night, cutie. Do I get to see that pouty pic? Show pout! On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store, and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except, when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops! Whoops!
They're amazed you got out unscathed, and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you're let go, and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Did I ever get my beverage? Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Well, that's good. Alright, yeah, alright. McSnoodle, you won't believe the day I've had. Photo of McSnoodle. Keep switching back and forth from MC Snoodle. You quickly snap a picture of MC Snoodle. You probably have hundreds of identical ones, but that didn't matter. His scales are shining especially bright today. You sat down next to him and think back on your history with pets. Your first pet was a cat named Cleo. My first pet was actually a cat named Sheba. Sheba. She was a very good cat and loved treats and sunbathing. You smile down at McSnoodle. You're very happy to have him in your life. Earlier today, MC Snoodle was looking a little ill, but is totally perked up after spending a little time around you. Oh, strange. Oh, MC Snoodle! My plant! She is flourishing! Your little plant has sprouted some buds. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute! You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. Oh yeah, gotta be nosy. You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Eavesdrop! Putting your ear to the door, you hear a knock at the apartment next to yours. There's a pause. 10 seconds go by, then 30. Then it's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. Sorry for taking off like that last night. And for not answering your texts. That voice, which you've come to know as calm and composed, sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the voice continues, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind, and I didn't want to burden you with it. I've never been very good at talking to you about things. Not that you'd know that. The hallway falls silent for a moment, broken only by the sound of distant traffic. I've been keeping something from you, something I didn't want to share, but that's never gone well for either of us. So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me, and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence, again. You keep listening quietly, but the door never opens. And then the same voice rises for the final time. I really want to change. I really want to get things right. Just this once. Footsteps. They're slow and heavy. You can almost feel the weight of their emotions in each step. And then all is quiet. Oh no! The relationship drama. Grimmy Pie! Steve! Mortal, I have an important revelation. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. 2. The season in which you favor most. 3. What is your family status? 4. Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. And 5. Left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Alright. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Espoir, I require your presence. Hello? Aw, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color? Oh, probably purple, then. Okay, purple, got it. A fine color. Which season? As much as I like winter, fall is my favorite. Not too hot, not too cold, and it smells amazing. And the ground looks very pretty with all the leaves.
You like a season most because of the leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. Pretty colors everywhere I look. You feel me?
Feel you? No, I can't say I do.
Why? Do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. Yeah. I've thought about it. A little.
You want my touch? The feel of my skin on yours.
The touch of death. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah.
Well, if you were right there, I mean... what am I saying? What's wrong with me today?
I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today, yeah. Aw. Not that I mind. Like at all. It's nice. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting?
What, flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous.
Flirt away, Grim.
Anyway, my questions. What about your family?
Wait. Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? Yeah. We doing this? I said from the beginning, marriage. Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? You think you can flirt? I'll flirt right back.
We are not married.
Should we get married then? Hee, I gotcha. You can't counter me now.
Right now? That's a little short notice.
Fine. Maybe later then. How about a little marriage later? What do you want to know about them?
Do you have any family?
Yeah. I don't see them that much these days. Guess that's what happens when you move away. Or some other things. I knew it would happen, but I knew it would happen.
Why did you move away from them?
I just needed a change. I needed a few things to change.
I see. As good a reason as any.
I'd like to get a house at some point, but I think I'd have to move even farther away. Hey, Grim, you have a house? If we got married, you know, that wouldn't be a problem. Double as lonely. Oh, I know. You could just move in with me.
Huh? Me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me.
Do you hog the sheets? I mean, he did ask what side of the bed I lay on. You snore super loud?
That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of these things.
How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts.
You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space.
So, there's no way for me to convince you?
Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago.
Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make, I guess. Very fair.
Exactly.
But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Oh yeah, then we can revisit this.
You definitely will not, but sure.
Backtracking a few steps then. My family? My mom raised me alone. She's very strong and capable. I can't imagine the stress of raising a child alone. It must have been tough considering I'm her kid. Strike that. Reverse it. Must have been tough considering she's my mom.
Yes, I imagine you were a difficult child. Yes, I imagine you were a difficult child.
I wasn't too bad, all things considered. Just a little trauma here and there, you know, just a little bit.
Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Hiya. Grim, why are you getting so personal? Grim, why do you need to know all this? Are you trying to learn about your future family?
I have a brother and a sister. They're total nuisances, but I love them.
Do you have any siblings, Grim? Aw, I do not. And thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. How so?
Just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing, and sometimes you're kind of demanding.
I take what I want when I want it.
Yes, exactly.
It is my right as a Reaper.
I bet if you'd had a sibling, they'd put you in your place.
I know my place.
Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next?
I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. I was about to say I've got a long list of names, but most of them are not mortal, so... What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of.
What? What? I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different.
Whatever do you mean?
What will you do with what will you do with this information? Do you plan to take their souls permanently?
Their souls? No, that would go against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever.
You might have to fight MC Snoodle. I think I should keep these names to myself.
Tell me, immediately.
Well, now I'm not going to do it. I don't think so, mister.
What if I command you to tell me?
I would laugh at you for being so edgy.
You should do as you are told. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be.
Grimmy.
I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work.
How exactly do you expect them to interfere?
I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct?
There might be.
They won't be an issue for much longer. I'll deal with it. As soon as you tell me who they are.
I mean, a couple of them are ghosts. I don't know what you're going to do about that.
As soon as you tell me who they are, I'll go deal with it right away.
Someone is sounding a little jealous right now.
Jealous? No, I'm serious about my work.
Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper.
I don't share, sunshine.
Oh no, Grimmy. Grimmy, are you going to become a yandere? Oh no. Share what?
You, obviously.
Luckily for you, I don't have anyone special.
But why? Why is there no one else?
Well, hanging around with me, they'd probably get killed. What do you mean?
Why do you not have someone? You're so...
So what?
Just... How could you not have a special person?
Are you asking me why I'm single right now?
Yes, I do not understand. You're... well... never mind.
No, what were you going to say? I'm what?
Have you seen yourself?
Are you trying to insult me or compliment me?
Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look?
No, you didn't.
I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you.
Well, yeah. Granted, most of them are insane. I've dated before. But it's never been anything serious. I just kind of collect them at this point.
Their name.
Seriously?
Very.
We don't even talk anymore. You don't need to worry about them getting in the way of your reaping.
That is not the reason. It just annoys me.
That I've dated before? I was like 15. It hardly counts.
Aw.
We didn't even hold hands. No hand-holding? I bet there wasn't even any head pats.
What a waste. Such a fool. Did they take you out to eat at a fancy place? Buy you flowers?
No, we were practically kids.
Aw, what a disappointment. I would never be that disappointing.
Oh yeah, you're jealous.
Would you like that, though?
Fancy dates and flowers?
What else would I be speaking about?
I don't need over-the-top fancy. Flowers would be nice, though. I like flowers. Is that cliché?
Is it not a basic part of courting? To give flowers. This mortal was truly an idiot.
And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy?
Underworldlings? No.
Then, any mortals? Well...
And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed?
If I have to answer, so do you.
I choose to pass. Left or right side?
Right. Yeah.
Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared.
So you gonna ask me again why it took so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong?
Fine. Answer them this time, then. Was my approach wrong?
It was cute, in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like, you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. Yeah. You're so obvious sometimes. It's sweet. Yeah, it's so very you.
Obvious? In what way?
Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was the first time we met.
I did not ramble then.
Yes, you did. You will not gaslight me, Steve. You kinda did. Had a little chat with yourself.
Nope, you are remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper.
If you say so, Grim.
I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all.
Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious.
Just in time to bear witness to my shame.
Also, he's still typing in all lowercase. Right as you yelled, F me. And it certainly got my attention, that's for sure. Ugh. I'm never going to let you live it down.
Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely, fantastic even.
Hey, are you quoting something? I'm glad. Ah!
Gee, I wonder if I have a choice.
Hey, baby. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Little Reaper?
I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity.
Mean, but fair.
You are the one spouting nonsense.
I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it. Right?
I'll take it when the time is right. There's nothing wrong with taking my time.
Someone's struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though.
What is this, day 4?
2 days, and then your soul is mine. Remember? I'll be all like that guy from Mortal Kombat whose name suddenly escapes me.
Your soul is mine.
I do not struggle. That will not be happening.
How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are.
Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win.
I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, alive.
Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment.
Or maybe you just can't take it.
Hee hee. You are fortunate,
Oh yeah?
Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do.
Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you.
That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal?
Right now? Looking at you?
That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forget I have to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain.
It's very wrinkly, though. I do not have a smooth brain. I am not a koala. Why do you want to know?
Just answer the question.
So demanding.
Well?
Before your 50 questions...
There wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting?
Your nearly 50 questions, I was, not doing much actually, hanging out around my apartment, being nosy to the neighbors. MC Snoodle was acting a little strange earlier. I thought he might be getting sick. But he perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence.
Maybe you do.
I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off.
You do?
Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation.
I see. And your plans for later?
Honestly, I think I'll stay home. Play some VR.
Perfect.
Wait, maybe I shouldn't have told the Grim Reaper that. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim?
Do you think I sleep in this?
I can't picture you wearing anything else.
Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable.
They're probably like silky or something. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they?
Why do you care?
I want to imagine you in them, and maybe draw you. You would look cute in pajamas.
It is a short-sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now?
Ooh. Immensely.
What about you?
I've got pink striped pajamas that has anthihimamia on them.
Editor mate, do you still have that picture?
Okay. Aw, the Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. I have a cute little nightie.
Got like an old lady dress that I wear too. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course.
Now you can't lie, but are you capable of being sarcastic? 'Cause I see you blushing.
Yes, so you won't go anywhere tonight? Good, this works for me. Stay right there.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean, sir? What are you gonna do to me and my little jammies? Ah! Ah! How dare you? Oi, Grim, what's going on? What was that for? Did you accidentally hang up? What was that about?
It was no accident.
Oh.
Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait.
And what exactly am I waiting for?
Just wait. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with MC Snoodle and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact.
Grim, what are you plotting? Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back in your bed, staring at the ceiling. You've only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome back. Look up.
What? Up? What's up?
You look up from your computer out towards the night sky, and on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising, you're sure you must be imagining it.
Ah! Exclamation points. Yeah, ah! Ah! What are you doing here?
Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say.
How dare you? Steve?
Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough to hear it over your calls. It's Casper. That's my real name.
That's so cute! Casper? Wait, aren't you gonna get in trouble? Casper? Oh, does that mean I can't call you Steve?
Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Maybe I have. One that is kinda sexy.
I'm far from a ghost, Espoir.
Good, because I don't need any more ghost husbands. Are you sure?
Certain.
So, you'll admit to being sexy, then?
That much is obvious. I am lovely to look at, after all.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Perhaps not as lovely to look at as you, though.
Oh!
Which you should know to be truthful. Because, as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? Your cheeks are red.
It's just, it's real warm in here. A literal sauna, you know, for MC Snoodle. Mm-hmm. So hot tonight. Yep.
Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you.
Just make excited bird noises.
There's no need to be shy. Anyway, you are lovely. That is nothing to be shy about.
Just,
Nice to see you looking flustered for a change.
Grim!
Casper.
Casper, then. I still want to call you Steve.
Yes, mortal?
How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor.
You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily.
How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there?
I'm neither sitting nor standing.
I can literally see you on the other side of this window.
Congratulations. Would you like an award? But you will find that I'm floating.
Espoir, of all the crazy things you've seen, you don't expect him to be able to fly? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly?
Since always. Why do you act so surprised?
You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait, can't people see you?
You think I would be so careless?
Yes, absolutely. You silly.
I've cast a glamour.
Okay. You're invisible. Are you invisible?
then?
Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours.
What are you, like a bird? So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside my window.
If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven.
A raven? Of course, that makes sense.
Not a good choice?
You have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I need to know.
Yes?
How exactly did you find me?
You think I didn't know where you lived?
I never told you. Well, I never told him my name either.
I know everything about you, Sunshine.
So, I assume you've come to claim it. My soul, that is. I had a good run, I suppose. Oh no, if you're coming... I know you're not. But if you were here to throw hands, oh sir, I'm gonna fight. Oh. I may go down, but you're gonna have a couple of bruises.
No, I'm actually not here for that.
No?
That's what I said. The purpose for my visit is, well...
Did you come here to give me a goodnight kiss?
I have something here, with me, hidden. Something to give to you. Here.
For me?
Is there anyone else here? Yes, you, stupid mortal. You said you'd like some.
You got me flowers?
I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you.
Oh.
The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find.
Oh. Casper.
Yes, mortal?
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. It does.
You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window.
Oh, of course. Wait, is this a clever trick? Because if it is, it's working. Are you going to come in?
Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good.
Then please do, come in. Just know if you try any shenanigans, I'm gonna slap you.
Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human.
What a shame, but fine. If you change your mind, though...
But you really will have to open at least a crack if you want these.
Aw, keep the window closed. No, we're opening it. Oh, that is a lovely bouquet, actually.
There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you?
Are you telling me I should be scared?
I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, Here you go, Espoir.
Oh, thank you!
Your hands are really warm.
And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty.
How can hands be pretty?
I meant the flowers. And your hands. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it.
Then I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring?
What are you whispering about now?
I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do.
So soon?
Duty always calls.
Off to steal souls, then.
Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No, you can just hand over yours now if you want.
Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little reaper.
And since when am I yours?
Since right now. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear?
So demanding.
Casper. espoir. Do be careful.
Since you ask so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in while you weren't looking.
On the 5th floor. Aww. You went for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home.
You know, as the literal Grim Reaper showed up at my place.
It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. Aww. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or brakes cut on a bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had.
What, a plane didn't fall out of the sky in my direction today? McSnoodle. MC McBoodle. Tell MC Snoodle a joke. Hee 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 hee. Why did the snake go to school? You ask MC Snoodle. MC Snoodle doesn't reply, but that doesn't stop you from continuing your joke. To improve his history. Ha ha! McSnoodle completely cracks up, laughing. Not. But you still think your joke was appreciated. Maybe. MC Snoodle seems to be doing well today. You sit down on the bed next to him and think towards the future. If you ever manage to afford a house with the market looking like it is, you... just one. Pets need so much time, effort, and love, and money. One pet is plenty for you. For now, you enjoy MC Snoodle's company immensely. You hope that, Grim Reaper and strange soul notwithstanding, you have many fun times ahead of you together. Yeah, if the Grim Reaper doesn't kill me, we're gonna have a good time. Oh yeah, my plant. What's up, plant? The buds on your little plant seem to be doing well. You can't believe how healthy it is. Oh, 'cause I didn't forget to do it. Oh, is everyone a drama? Any more drama at the door? You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Did they patch things up? You hear a sniffling coming from the hallway, then the sound of someone sliding down to the floor. Oh no, neighbor! You imagine someone is currently leaning against the doorway of their apartment. You hear a fumbling, the sound of someone digging through their bag and searching for something. Then a sigh. A ringing, the sound of someone who desperately seeks another. And then, finally, a voice. Mom, are you there? Can you talk right now? A light and airy voice starts. No, I'm fine. No, I wasn't crying. I just wanted to talk for a bit, if that's okay. Another sniffle. Nothing happened, really. I'm just confused. And I lost my keys. But I'll worry about that in a minute. There's silence for a minute. You imagine their mother is currently fretting, trying to console their child despite not knowing what's wrong. Have you ever liked someone so much that it's made you terrified? I really like them, Mom. I've only known them for like a week, but I feel like it's been so much longer. And I'm scared. There's vulnerability in that voice, immense vulnerability. Their voice is like a plea to something they cannot see, like a wish upon a star. I want to understand them. I want to make things work, but I'm scared I'll make things worse. I'm scared that neither of us are what we expect of each other. The fear of not living up to expectations, the fear of misunderstandings, such human emotions. I know, Mom, I know I should talk to them, but it's so much. It's like there's this weight, this secret between us, and I don't know how to bridge that gap. I think I heard them say something last night, something important, but they didn't open up completely, and now I'm torn between wanting to know and being afraid of what I might discover. An internal struggle, a deep desire. But Mom, I can't stay away. I've never believed in fate, but this is... I just need some guidance. What do I do? Silence again. You imagine their mother is speaking words of wisdom, filled with kindness, love, and worry. Okay, I'll go talk to them tomorrow and make a decision.
Thank you, Mom. I love you. The sound of the call ending reaches you even beyond the hallway, and then there's silence. You hope they find their keys. What is going on in that thread? I want to know what's going on in there. Oh, was there diary entries up here? Oh, man. Dear Diaries, today I found a huge bug. It was so cool it had wings and legs but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened in school. I was climbing this tree. We call it the tree, by the way, but I don't think that's its actual name, but I don't know, I haven't asked. And I was up really high. Cute. And I fell. I fell so far I thought I was going to die. And I got in so much trouble. Ruffle-a-mow. This person is a millennial. This person is my people. The teachers kept saying I could have broken my leg or my back or something, but I was lucky I just got a scratch. Wait a minute. What my teachers don't know is that I am totally indestructible. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now. Bye! Espoir. Was I supposed to die there? Is that the canon event? Was that the bite of 87? Was that the fall of 87? Was I supposed to die there and the Grim Reaper helped me right there? Was that it? I just stumbled onto that. I wasn't even reading the books. Casper! Oh, these backgrounds are so cute. Yeah, let's do some Halloween today. Wait a minute! Graham! I mean, Steve! Wait! Casper? You got some splaining to do. You had an Only Reapers and you didn't tell me? No wonder you have so much money. There's nothing wrong with having an Only Reapers. Gotta get that bag. Casper. I keep looking at the flowers. I don't want to keep calling him Grim now that I actually know his name. It will be hard to not call you Steve, though. You really know how to sweep me off my feet. They're really pretty. Yeah, that is a really nice bouquet. Why are you using that picture?
Good. I'm glad to see they are appreciated. The struggle was worth it.
The struggle? You don't have any florists near you?
They aren't from a florist.
Yeah, where did you get these?
And no, there are no florists here.
Then, where are they from? Did you grow them yourself?
Yeah, did you grow them yourself? No. They would not bloom like this here. Flowers are rare. And do I look like some sort of gardener to you?
Nah, he doesn't look like a gardener. He doesn't look like he would buy seeds impulsively for plants that he doesn't even like. I bet you've never gardened in your life. How did you get them then?
I took them from the front yard of a mortal woman.
Aw.
I believe she is what your kind refer to as a grandmother.
You stole from an old woman?
In her defense, she gave good chase. I was impressed.
She chased you down? Old lady chasing after the Grim Reaper.
She certainly tried her best, but there was no hope for her to catch me. Either way, they are in much better hands with you.
I've got something of a green thumb, actually. Am I going to grow my little flower and then give it to Grim? Oh, I've got a plant by my bed, and it's growing nicely. Maybe I've got the magic touch.
A magic touch?
I feel like you're insinuating something here. I'm talking about the plant.
Ah, yes, the plant. I was just talking about you in general.
Wowie, Mr. Flirt over here.
Your hands were very soft. I could tell, even through my gloves. Soft and warm.
Shush, you.
Shush me all you want. It's the truth. I feel as though, if I reached out, our hands would fit each other's perfectly. Oh, that's a good line right there. That's a good line. Oh, that's gonna get somebody. That's gonna get somebody simping for your only reapers.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Perhaps. I will leave that for you to decide.
So I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today?
Why wouldn't I be feeling okay?
You're just acting very
flirtatious. If so, then I'm being successful in my endeavor.
very successful. Illegally successful. Stop. Well, yes. What's up?
I have read that flirting is a human custom.
A custom?
Indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that they are of significance to yourself. Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself.
So, I'm of significance to you? Did you save me from that tree? I just randomly stumbled upon that.
You are what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that, anyway.
You've researched flirting methods. I feel touched.
Who is touching you? Are you not there alone?
Steve! Such a big head, but such a little brain. Brain is soft and small and smooth.
My head is perfectly proportional to my body.
No one is touching me. Yet. No one is touching me.
Well, good. No one is touching you, yet.
Yet? How dare you?
I am trying to take it slow.
Someone's confident.
According to my notes, dates are important before anything further happens between people.
Are we gonna go on a date? Oh. Your notes are very in-depth.
Where did you get them? Did you talk to Papyrus? You talked to Papyrus and got his date notes, didn't you? And when you showed up, you were wearing clothes. His date power. Through the wide information hub called the Internet. It is a compiled and comprehensive survey taken on how to romance correctly. You were talking to Papyrus.
Like a dummy's guide to dating?
The text refers to it as a walkthrough, actually.
An in-real-life dating sim?
I don't know what a dating sim is, but sure. There was useful information in it. As long as it works, I will not question its name.
Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul, can't say that I mind that much. Flirt away. Yeah, what is that? I don't know what that is. One emoticon or whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
What is that 07?
Oh, it's someone going like this. Oh, I've never seen that before. Am I so old and out of touch? It's a salute, doofus.
Both doofus grim and doofus espoir. Ah, yes, I see it now. I have never seen the salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. Ah, I have come up with another.
Aww.
This one is a wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff.
By the way, won't you get in trouble? Yeah, you said your name was classified and you're taking me out on a date.
For flirting? Well, that is not allowed, of course.
No, for telling me classified information.
Enlighten me. What classified information have I shared with you?
Casper.
Yes?
You said your name was highly classified. Not for mortal ears, right?
Ah, that. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me grim in person made me feel cringe.
Who taught you that word?
I am down with the internet lingo, Espoir. Do you even leet speak? I know about cringe, pog, and riz. I've even heard more of this baby girl. Please don't say those words ever again. No. There is no such thing as cringe. If it makes you happy, do it. Please don't ever say those words again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, sunshine. But seriously, your name was actually classified? Correct. If anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep it quiet. Ooh. I doubt anyone will, anyway. Hopefully. I don't want somebody in a dark shades looking like the Hat Man saying, "Hey, do you know Casper?" And I'm like, yeah, I love that movie from the 1990s. I doubt anyone will, anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Always best to be cautious, anyway. Though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer. You did that illegally. Then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality. Yeah, I do that a lot. Oh no, my guard's so down right now. How terrible it would be if a Grim Reaper were to suddenly show great interest in me. Let's hope he doesn't bring me flowers and tell me how annoying I am. Such a wild imagination on you. How did you ever think of something so outrageous? You must have been rubbing off on me. Oh wait, he's probably going to take that the wrong way. Now that we are both here, though, on a much more serious note, I must admit to you that other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit. I knew it. Oh. Don't misunderstand, Espoir. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright. What was it then? Were you trying to see if my sunshine would heal you? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience. Again? It's really a common thing for you Reapers, huh? Actually, no. It never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately, which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Ooh, wait, is it serious? Are you going to die? My pookie baby girl? Please don't tell me you're dying. If that's what you're going to say, I'm not going to answer. I don't want to watch you fade away. I don't think I'm dying. You don't think? No, listen. I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. Yeah. You in particular. Yeah. We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember? Vaguely, yeah. Vaguely will do. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness? You were fine. It made no sense. I thought it was just a mere coincidence that after the linking of our minds, the symptoms disappeared. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. And then, yesterday... That morning I was ferrying souls across the life stream. And it was like... Heck, if they trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all of eternity. They can trace your calls? At least we'd be suffering together. You always look on the bright side of things, don't you? I picked the right flowers for you. Bright, like a sunflower. Anyway, this is important. You seem very stressed about this. Tell me, maybe I can help. I can put some sunshine on you. Then answer the call and we can discuss it. As if I have a choice, they both say yes. Hey. Don't just say hey, I'm freaking out here. Hey. Well, to put it bluntly is appreciated. I think it's because of you. Yeah, you're definitely causing it. How? Me? What exactly is because of me? The soul sickness I'm experiencing. What? I've gotten it much more since I've known you.
How would I?
Maybe you're just too radiant. I knew the nickname Sunshine fit you.
Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive! Yeah, you said so. I was listening, mostly.
Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless.
Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick.
I'm not saying you are the cause of the sickness, but I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it.
But what does that mean? How can my sunshine, or, I don't know, how does this work? So seeing me yesterday made you sick?
No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you. I came to see if it would go away. That was my theory.
Weird theory.
But it did. Sunshine, it did.
Oh, What?
You didn't do it on purpose, then?
I'm just sitting here. Literally, I was just standing there.
Do you have any clue what you're doing?
I mean, I have an idea on what he's saying, but yeah, totally. Casper, I literally have no clue what you're talking about.
It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak.
Oh, how would I even?
Do you ever wish, mortal? Feel something so strongly or want for something so badly? There are things I have been wanting for strongly the last few days. It is infuriating.
Oh, tell me more. Of course.
You said that MC Snoodle was ill yesterday, correct? And now he is fine, yes?
And that plant is growing awfully fast for a plant. Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at, exactly?
I think you did it then, as well.
I healed my baby?
You are giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. I think you are taking the taint away, or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know.
Does that mean I can help my neighbors from across the hallway? Can I heal their relationship?
I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul.
I don't have a full soul? Is this going to, affect the ferrying of my soul to the afterlife thing? Is my soul too big for you to carry?
I have never seen a soul that is not full, so I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it all away, well, I assume you would just simply cease to be.
Oh no! I thought you were dying, but am I the one who is dying? Just like that, and I'm nothing?
I would never forget. You. Our time together. You are rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me much trouble in the future.
You think I'm special?
So, maybe you try to be careful. Don't wish too hard, is all I'm saying.
What is this, a Disney movie? Or The Never-Ending Story? Because that was the plot? Never-Ending Story 2? How do I stop? What if I give it all away? I don't mind. I'll take the sickness. I'll get down with the sickness. The taint. Or how about a shotgun wedding? What means a shotgun wedding, actually? I do not understand this expression. An enforced or hurried wedding, especially because the bride is pregnant. Oh, okay. You want a shotgun wedding? Does he even know what that means? Because I didn't know what that means.
What?
You know, you're trying to take my soul and everything. And if that doesn't happen, I'll accidentally give away my soul all by myself. If I'm not gonna be around long, I'd rather cross a few things off my bucket list. Like marrying you. I mean, how many times have we talked about marriage, sir?
And this bucket list of yours involves marriage?
You're growing on me, Steve. I mean, Casper. YOLO. You understand that, right? You only live once, right?
Well, I do. You...
Hee, I have flustered you.
We're talking about something serious, you know? And then you start spouting nonsense about marriage.
It's not nonsense. I'm totally serious.
You probably already have a black suit somewhere. Let's worry about your soul for now, and working out why you are how you are. Marriage, we can talk about it later.
By the way, Casper. Have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost?
Excuse me? The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied.
I don't do that.
I kind of do that.
You're excused. So, yes or no?
I've not heard of it. Oh, do I have one of my favorite movies to show you? So, I suppose the answer is no.
Really?
You kind of have the vibe going for you. Yeah, Casper suits him. A friendly ghost vibe. I'm neither of those things. Oh, you really do jump from topic to topic. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment.
You have your friendly moments. Sometimes. Occasionally. And I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale.
Well, I'm certain that I'm not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run so wild all the time?
I'll try and calm down then, since you asked so nicely.
And thank the hex for that.
Try and still your imagination.
Try harder. It's probably not gonna work. Why do you look like that?
Try with all your might. I am not going to imagine you doing baby girl things.
Seriously, what are you doing? Your face is getting red.
Keep trying.
Are you actually holding your breath right now?
Just a little more. Don't give up. Ah! Ah! You know what? It doesn't work.
What?
My imagination is simply too strong. It cannot be controlled.
So, that's what you're doing. Why did I ever think you couldn't get any stranger? How was holding your breath meant to help?
Honestly, I don't know.
Sure.
You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than we first met.
I was never edgy. I am death.
There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less.
I don't believe I've changed all that much. I am the same, as always. Nothing has changed. Nope. Not my feelings or anything. Not at all.
Mighty suspicious, Casper. Maybe it's because we're friends now.
I don't see you as a friend.
You don't? That kind of hurts, you know? You didn't have to say it right to my face.
You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward.
Oh.
I thought you were more perceptive than this. I've been flirting with you for days.
Well, obviously. But you know, we should start as friends first, buddy.
It's not something I expected. I could never have expected this. It's not something I chose. It's a terrible idea all around, honestly.
To not want to be friends?
Stop talking. I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay?
Are you about to tell me that you love me?
I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I've done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good Reaper. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away.
What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know yet, Espoir? He's in love. What do you mean by too much?
I didn't expect to feel like this. feel so strongly. You were supposed to be just another job. Are supposed to be just another job.
You don't think like that anymore?
Your soul is one I must collect. There is no way out of it. It is my job as a reaper. It is a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, to break all of the rules I have so carefully followed until this week.
Then break them.
Break them, Casper Grim Steve. If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands.
Aw, you're not replaceable to me.
This is kind of a predicament now. But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly.
Okay, what is it you want to tell me then?
What I'm trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish. Because I want more. More from you. More than friendship.
You like me!
Somehow. I like you, Espoir. I don't know why or how or what to do about it. But I like you. Very much. Dear gods above, this is the most embarrassing thing I have ever done. Do not perceive me.
I want to perceive you. I will perceive you.
It angers me how much I can't hate you. I should. But instead, you've done this to me. Ruined me completely. Anyway, cool. Now that that's all said and done, I'm going to go. Time for a long, cold shower.
Oh, wow, you really said all that and then left? Come back. You don't need to be shy.
I'm not being shy.
Sounds like something a shy person would say.
You'll find I am actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires.
So, you desire me? Yeah, you're still... We know he desires you. He does a lot more than desires you. I'd still call you shy.
How so?
It took you this long to admit what was obvious. And you did it with cheeks that looked like tomatoes.
Completely unrelated. Pouty face.
By the way, since it's somewhat topical and not totally random like you accused me of, do you ever cut your hair?
You don't like my hair?
No, baby, I love your hair. I'm just wondering. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's nice hair. It's very nice. I was just curious. It's very long. It must have taken a long time to grow.
Okay, maybe I do kind of skip from topic to topic. I don't. There's no need for me to cut it, anyway. I mean, he probably would look sick with short hair.
It really suits you. It's very mysterious and edgy.
Thanks. Your hairstyle also suits you.
Thank you. It's a wig. You'll just keep growing it then.
No.
But you said that...
My hair does not grow like a mortal's. Mine has simply always been this way.
If someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back?
Do you plan to attack me with scissors?
As fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean.
Also, imagine the revenge you'd get on me.
So, no haircuts for you. You can cut mine if you want. To let Grim cut my hair, or fashion my hair. I've been thinking about getting it cut anyway.
I'm not cutting your hair.
Can you brush my hair? Can I just sit in your lap and then you brush my hair?
I'm a reaper, not a hairdresser.
Now, if I look at you, you don't look like a gardener, but I could definitely mistake you for a hairdresser. I feel like you'd be good at hairdressing too, for some reason. Wait a second. You were born with the hair that long?
What?
I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours.
You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained.
No, you haven't.
I was not born. I was never a baby or a child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I've always looked the way I do now.
Oh.
But what about before you were a Reaper? There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It is classified, even from me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given our job. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do.
Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories.
I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I'm not totally artificially created, I think.
So what happens if you want to quit?
I would probably be forcefully terminated.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I am going to wash mine now.
Still need that cold shower, huh?
I will talk to you later, sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with, how about a haircut, by the way?
Oh, sorry.
Tomorrow, Espoir. The last day of our bet. Good night.
Until tomorrow, Casper.
Is it that soon already? Yeah, that was day 6.
Oh no. You woke up early this morning, feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet.
Well, looks like I'm getting a soul, and I'm gonna marry it.
You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today, safer to stay at home and ride out your win. It's still early in the morning as you wait for your eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper.
MC Snoodle, you won't believe what's going on today. Tell MC Snoodle you love him.
You go on to tell McSnoodle how much you love him for 15 minutes. It's not enough.
He deserves even more. This is making me want to actually go out and get a snake, but I don't think Daisy would like that.
You get MC Snoodle some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company this morning.
You love MC Snoodle so much, words cannot even come close to describing how you feel.
And in return, you feel immense trust from MC Snoodle as his tongue flickers out towards you.
Aww.
MC Snoodle is lazing around happily. For some reason, you feel oddly nostalgic today, sitting next to MC Snoodle. You're certain you'll win your bet, but you still give MC Snoodle some extra love. Anything could happen, after all.
If not for anything else, do it for MC Snoodle. Little plant, how you doing? You doing good?
Your little sprout has grown up happily and healthily, all because of you, and today... Ooh! It rewards you with 4 beautiful flowers. You water your plant and feel a sense of accomplishment.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's check on that drama.
The hallway beyond is quiet. It seems you missed the ending to this story.
Ah! Dang it. Do I have any books to read?
You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Resting against the pages, a quote that stuck with you. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope it is this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. The smallest, most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. We spend so much time hoping for rest, for the moment when we can relax. But true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for big ones. So, dear readers, this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last, and don't forget how darn lucky you are that you will get more.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I like that.
www.havepatienceplease. Well, if that's the name of the website, I don't think it's gonna do anything, so I'm just gonna not be patient. You have 5 turns to guess the... Oh, okay. Let's see. A correct letter turns green. A correct letter in the wrong place turns yellow. Is it arson? Arson. Okay. Nice. Neat, that's fun. Alright, buddy. Enough beating around the bush, buddy. Let's get this done. Let's get this over with. Morning, baby girl. Do you know what day it is? I bet you do. It's reaping day. Wow. I'm glad to see you're taking the day of your death seriously. Well, I'm a very serious person, Casper. I was being sarcastic. I wasn't. Hee. Anyway, I was wondering something. Whenever you wonder something, it's very dangerous. I never know what you're going to ask. Neither do I. My curiosity is piqued. What is it? And hey, you spelled piqued right. Do you have fun when we talk? Do you think I have fun talking to you? Casper! Don't answer my question with another question. Why not? You're doing it again! Am I? You're lucky I like you, booty hole. If I did not have fun talking to you, I would have stopped days ago. If I did not have fun talking to you, I would have stopped days ago. Does this satisfy your needs? It does indeed. Oh dang, I should have said a few more needs you could satisfy. I already knew you'd say yes. I just wanted you to say it. Dang it, I missed my chance to fluster him. Ah, so it was a trick. I wouldn't say it was a trick, exactly. I just like it when you say nice things to me. Though, I like when you're mean as well. It's very amusing.
Why am I not surprised?
Because you know me pretty well at this point, I'd say.
Too well, perhaps.
I know it pleases you.
What does? To know you so well?
Uh-huh. To get to be a witness to my charm firsthand. You love it.
Ha! How arrogant. You shouldn't assume things.
See, you can't even say I'm wrong. To be honest, with the way you blush, you can't hide your feelings from me.
I have truly fallen so far. A Grim Reaper should not be so transparent with their feelings.
Poor transparent Casper.
By the way, before we go any further, I had something to talk about.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
I have hit the books, so to speak. Did you watch Casper?
You've been studying Grimmy?
Yes. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answered some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange. How you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer.
Lay it on me, Casper.
Espoir, you embody life just as I embody death.
Huh?
My research led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or so years in a mortal.
Am I like an angel or something?
You have the touch of life on your soul.
Is that good?
You are life, so to speak. That is why I've not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You are special. You've always been special.
Oh. So, I'm immortal now? I mean, I assume I still age.
I am unsure. Perhaps. There's only one way to find out. And that will be me trying to take your soul one final time.
Grimmy, let's be serious for a second. It's obvious to us both that you aren't taking my soul.
I say nervously.
Just admit to defeat and we can, I don't know, plan our wedding or something instead?
I mean, you like me and I like you, and I've been talking about a wedding this whole time. Our what? Our wedding? You're still spouting nonsense about that. I have been, through this entire playthrough.
Yep.
I didn't stutter most of the time.
I told you yesterday, shotgun wedding.
I like that this game really remembers, like, the choices you made. Like, every little choice kind of does matter. I like that. Unless you don't want to ever get married. I mean, we are not having one-sided weddings here.
That's cool too.
It is not something I have ever given much thought to.
Well, give it some now.
This does not mean I admit to defeat, you know.
You're gonna come and take my soul then?
I suppose I'm not. No. How far the great has fallen.
Aw.
I am akin to Icarus, and you are my son.
You're such a sweetie, letting me keep my soul.
What can I say? I am just so generous. I'd say, as thanks, you probably owe me a favor now.
Is this the next game you want to play?
I do like a good game.
You're my kind of guy, Grim.
I hope so.
I'm serious about the wedding, though.
I went out and got rings. I ordered them online. I have to eat MC Snoodle's food because I spent all my food money on our wedding rings. Of course you are. I don't think I am marriage material.
You are
110% husband material. As a callback to when you said there is something 110% wrong with me. I remembered. I was listening.
In fact, that number is much too small.
Don't be dramatic.
I am being deadly serious right now.
It definitely is multiple numbers too small. What exactly classifies as husband material to you? You don't want to know that. You don't know the kinds of people I have engaged myself to. You would think I'm strange.
Well, obviously he'd have to be a Grim Reaper. Otherwise, it's just a no-go, you know?
Right. A very reasonable expectation.
Pretty long white hair, deep red eyes, super awkward, really good looking.
I am not awkward. I am confident in all aspects of my life.
You are perfectly awkward, Casper. I like it.
How is this happening to me?
You know what else I like?
Apart from teasing me, what else could there be?
Weddings.
I'm sure you're not being serious right now.
I'd marry you in a heartbeat.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, merde. I didn't mean to hit the call button. You weren't supposed to answer.
I don't have a choice.
Hang up this instant, mortal, or I will have your soul immediately.
And miss seeing you so flushed at the idea of marriage?
Never.
Were you thinking of an indoor or outdoor reception? I'm more kin to indoor.
What?
You heard me. Inside or outside? Outside it is then.
9 hex, espoir.
You're so cute.
You're suddenly going on and on about marriage. Surely I'm the last person you'd want to do that with.
You're the only person I want to do it with.
That and many, many insane fictional husbands I already have.
Did you change your mind about me since yesterday?
If only I could have. Hating you would make my life much easier. Sunshine, I've come to desire you above everything else. Maybe that's just a one-sided wish, though.
Listen here, Casper. It is not one-sided. I'm over here talking about an outdoor wedding and you think I don't like you enough? Oh, Casper. I think I'm in love with you. I thought that would be obvious with all this talk of weddings.
Maybe you are just as small-brained as me. Are
Are you pulling another prank on me? Is this a joke?
No, I'm serious.
A Grim Reaper cannot refuse to take a soul, you know. Neither can they run away with someone to get married.
You've been breaking a lot of rules lately anyway, right?
Are you offering to hide me?
What if I was? Is that possible?
Then, theoretically speaking, maybe in some place with flowers?
Oh, sounds perfect. I love flowers.
And maybe in a season where the sun shines bright. If you'd like. Theoretically, maybe.
Are we theoretically planning our wedding? You call me sunshine and want to get married in the sunshine? You'll need some shades. Just keep sweeping me off my feet, why don't you?
You're sitting down.
How can I not marry you? Just keep sweeping me off my chair, why don't you?
That sounds stupid.
I usually do. So, what would you wear to our hypothetical wedding? Something fancy?
I would wear something that complements my good looks.
I honestly think that could be anything you wear.
I know.
I bet you'd turn up in your usual outfit. I'd be alright with that.
I will wear something else. Something special.
You will? Gonna dress up for me, Casper?
Only if you do the same. It will only be fair.
I like how you've switched from I woulds to I wills, by the way. And you can't even deny it.
You twist my words.
There is no twisting needed. You said it all yourself. So let me just be plain with you. Do you want to get married? Are we doing this? Just run away and leave everything else behind? MC Snoodle is coming, though, of course.
I told you, it's not something I've ever really thought much about.
That's not what I'm asking you. Naughty Casper, don't try to weasel your way out of my questions.
Gods, you're good.
Oh, I know. Give me a yes or no. Do you or do you not want to get married?
I suppose it would be nice if you wanted to.
How are you just so cute? You really want to do it, don't you? You want to marry me so bad it makes you flustered.
I can't believe I want you. Of all the mortals, it had to be you. And for some reason, I would have it no other way. That you also want me makes my chest feel a heaviness I've never felt before.
Then I guess we have no choice but to just do it. No need to delay the inevitable, after all.
I've never been very patient, I suppose.
Then I'd say we're in agreement. A wedding in the sunlight with pretty flowers. What kind of flowers do you like, Steve? Do you have any other requirements?
That you wear something really pretty, and that I get pictures of you in it.
Oh, you can have as many pictures as you want.
Pictures of you, with the flowers.
We'll get some together as well, obviously. I think we'd look good together in photos. Can you show up in photos?
You're really into this.
As if you aren't. I'm looking forward to it, Casper.
Yes, well, you'll need some patience, Espoir. There's a lot of paperwork for both leaving your job as a Grim Reaper and planning weddings. Weddings do not spring up out of nowhere, hypothetical or not.
That just gives me more time to plan it.
You're enjoying this way too much.
Well, a pretty man just told me I don't need to die today. And as shy as he is, he wants to get married to me instead. He couldn't resist my killer personality.
Killer, sure, that's definitely what it was.
I love that you can't lie.
You are the worst person in existence. And for some reason, I love it. Ugh.
This whole story is just so sweet.
I want to come see you
Espoir.
Perfect.
We gotta plan this in
We can chat about this all in person.
Yeah, we need to plan this in person. Wait for me, okay?
Of course. See you soon, future husband of mine.
Oh, now you have evolved. You have upgraded into husband. Espoir.
Oh, Steve.
I mean Casper. Hey, handsome. Come here often? He does.
Casper, you look...
Is it okay?
You look to die for.
Huh. I would have gone with devilishly handsome. But to die for seems adequate, considering how we met.
I'm pretty sure you told me you were devilishly handsome back then yourself.
Then you know I wasn't lying.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Gosh darn it. You do look really good, though.
Like, really good.
You even styled your hair differently. Oh.
And you ran out and put on an entire wedding dress just for the ending of this visual novel.
Yes, I did.
It's kinda cold. You too, sunshine. You're beautiful. More than words can ever come close to explaining. I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous.
Oh?
I'm trying to ignore the feeling, but it's quite strange.
How so?
I've always been good at what I do. Call me arrogant, but it's true. This is the most important thing I've ever done, and I want to get it right.
You could be standing there in a trash bag and you'd still be doing it right. Aww.
Thanks.
You're welcome, my love.
You're welcome, Steve.
You pick sunflowers.
They remind me of you.
Oh yeah, there's sunflowers all around. Oh.
I couldn't pick anything else. Throw some daisies in there, it'd be perfect. Some lilies, too. Espoir, my sunshine. Shall we get married? Take his hand right away, smirk and take his hand, wait a good few seconds, wiggle your eyebrows, then take his hand. Well, seeing as how I'm kind of history's greatest monsters, wait a few seconds, wiggle your eyes, then take his hand.
We're going to be such a troublesome couple.
Speak for yourself, sunshine. I'll be the one trying to keep you in line.
Trying? I love this chaotic MC.
I said it like that for a reason. But I don't mind. Life would be a lot less entertaining if you weren't such a troublesome girl. I love you, Espoir.
I love you too, Steve.
Casper. I'm sorry. Always have, and always will.
I love you too, Casper. Looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you.
Me too, Espoir.
Ending 5, rings.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was good. That game had no right being as gosh darn good as it gosh darn is. How dare you? How dare you do this to my heart? Is that a plushie? Oh! Oh, not sure when this video is going to be out, but plushie Grim Reaper available on the 15th of December for a limited time only. I hope it's okay, but I'm going to put a link in the description to that if you would like your own limited edition Grim plushie. He's so cute! Ooh. Ah! Well, that was ending 5, so I'm not done. Well, that was A Date with Death. This game is available for free on itch.io and also on Steam.
And there is some DLC that adds an extra ending and some extra clothes choices, so you can really dress up your character. It's gonna take me a bit, but I want to try and get the other endings. Thankfully, there is a walkthrough. But I'm glad my first attempt ended in marriage. Just as planned. And this game is very expansive, so if you want to try it yourself, you will most likely have a slightly different experience than I did, so definitely give this game a try for yourself. And if you like when I play these kind of games, you can click the like button and that will help out my channel immensely and I will greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.